True Rocky Hood stories. My life, my music. My life and music intertwined. So basically, when you get to know me as a person, excuse me, as an artist, and I'm going to tell the truth about my life before it's told by somebody else. Basically, chapter 1 of this book is called 4 of 6. 4 of 6 is basically me being the 4th child out of 6. I have 3 older siblings and 2 young ones. Grew up in an area in Baltimore City called O'Donnell Heights. I think I lived there my first 7 or 8 years of my life before we moved to Howland Ridge. But while we was in O'Donnell Heights, me and my younger brother Chauncey, we were tight. You know, we were inseparable basically. And used to get me into a lot of trouble. I took a lot of butt whoopings for him, you know, for stuff that I wasn't involved in, but I knew about. And I used to get in trouble. My mother would ask me, you know, what happened, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on. But he'll go and tell her that I knew everything. He told me where he was going, what he was going to be doing. So we both ended up getting whippings. I remember one day we were walking through this alley in the neighborhood, and it was a dog in the yard. It was not a German Shepherd, Doberman Pinscher. And we used to walk by every day. You know, he always had a chain on him. And he would come barking. We'll walk by and then yell at him, whatever, you know, and then we'll just run off. This particular day, you know, it was me, Chauncey. I can't remember. It might have been the guy named Kenny that we grew up with. But we decided to, it was Chauncey's idea, hey, he's all the way back near the house. Let's go in the yard. So we go in the yard. And we're getting closer, you know. I mean, all 3 of us got over the fence. It was fine. The dog never moved. He was just watching us, you know. So we go a little bit further in.
I'd have tore a fur off all of y'all.
Trying to mess with this dog, and he was acting like he was either hurt, sick, or what, pretending he was asleep or something. But he stayed where he was. He never came after us. So we got a little bit closer. All of a sudden, we see his head come up, and Chauncey, as usual, he just started laughing, and we act like we was gonna go towards him. We took another step, and he took off after us. So all of us, all 3 of us that was over this gate, we're running, and we're trying to jump over. For some reason, the dog comes after me. I'm not sure why. I didn't have any snacks or anything, but he chose me out of the 3 of us to go after him. And I made it over the gate. I felt his nose hit my bottom. It was like he pushed me over the gate. And I just started pacing back and forth looking at me. And once again, my brother Chauncey was laughing at me, you know, as usual. But that was like an event that sticks out in my mind that happened out in the mountains. Also, when he was out there, my brother Chauncey got hit by a vehicle. On our way from the swimming pool, we left the pool. You know, it was this main road. I can't remember. It was Gus Ryan. I can't remember the name of the street. But I make it across the street. We were gonna race home basically. I made it across. I hear the screeching of a car. Turn around. My brother's laying on the floor. on the ground. All I remember is a lady screaming, "Go tell your mother! Go tell your mother!" And I remember running down the house. Telling my mother, out of breath, Chauncey just got hit by a car. Chauncey just got hit by a car. She's like, stop lying. I'm like, no, Mom, I'm dead serious. She just got hit by a car right in front of the recreation center. So she ran up there, got into the ambulance with her. The ambulance was there by the time we got back up there, and she got into the vehicle with my brother, and they took him to the hospital. Luckily, he only suffered a broken leg and a couple of other bruises. I believe it was his leg that was broken, if I'm not mistaken. But he was fine. I was relieved. Still had my playmate. So that was good. I mean, that's also a large memory that I can recall growing up in O'Donnell Heights. And another time I was following him, running behind him. You know, he stayed in the trouble. I tried to talk him out of the situation, but he decided to do what he wanted to do, and I was a pushover. You know, and I followed him. But we went to a local 7-Eleven. My aunt lived like 5 minutes from the 7-Eleven, and we go in there. It was like 5 of us. Once again, I'm the only one that got caught, you know. But for some reason, I'll get to that later on. But anyway, we go into the 7-Eleven. You know, the store owner see us walk in, so he knows something about to go down. You know, he probably recognized a couple of the guys that came in, like my brother and whoever else was with us. I can't remember at the time. But we go in and we split up. You know, 2 go in one aisle, me and my brother go around one section, and another guy goes down another aisle. And the guy's focusing on me. brothers that's in there, once again, like the dog, I was the one that got focused on. You know, so he's watching me.
Yep.
And I took I think it was 3 cents at the time. It was a bazooka bubble gum. One bazooka bubble gum. I took it, stuck it in my pocket, and I'm not sure what everybody else took. I'm just recalling what happened, my life experience.
Did he know? Did he know that? Did you know he was watching?
We saw the guy. He couldn't keep an eye on all of us. You know, we knew when.
Why would you go through it?
You know, you learn from your mistakes. So anyway, we go in. I take this bazooka bubble gum, and all 5 of us meet up at the same area. And we come around the front aisle, and the guy looks at us. He was like, "Hey." All of us take off running. So we make it out of the store, and once again, everybody splits up. You know, I'm running down the sidewalk, and I remember the store owner coming trying to grab me. He didn't get me, but as I was running away, it was 2 customers coming towards the stores. He was like, "Hey, stop them!" And I tried to jump in between them, and I made it through, but they caught me in midair. One had one arm, the other one had the other one, and they walked me back in the store. The store owner ended up calling Baltimore City Police. I had to be 8 years old, 7 or 8 at the time. Called Baltimore City Police. I was in there crying. You know, as any child would, being caught doing something they hadn't been doing. And they called my mother. Police officers came in and basically gave me a ride home. And he was cool. The officer was cool. He talked to me the whole ride home. No issues whatsoever. But it was a life-changing experience for me.
You know, Rodney King.
It never happened again.
Take that, Rodney.
But I remember pulling up to the house. I was fine while I was in the car, but as soon as I saw my mother, I broke down again. And she was like, "Are you okay?" The officer was like, "Yeah, he's okay, he's fine." I think he learned his lesson, and he was right. So, I mean, that was O'Donnell Heights. 3 things that stick out in my mind. I mean, a whole lot went on. You know, let me start by saying, I mean, as a child, you know, I wasn't privileged. Like I say, it was 6 of us. We were sharing clothes, sharing shoes, you know, just trying to make it. I was born with asthma. As a child, I grew out of it as I got older. I had eczema at the time, so I was just a sick child, but always had a positive attitude. I think that's what helped me through, you know, my adulthood on how I treat people. And all I actually was like, you know, I try to live life one day at a time and enjoying life the whole time, you know, smiling, having fun, trying not to be so serious. But that was O'Donnell Heights. And then we moved to a place called Hound Ridge, where I grew up, basically, where I found myself. Now, throughout this whole process, you guys will be hearing a lot about Hound Ridge. Most of the book is about the Ridge, basically, is what we talk about today, where I fell in love with music. I fell in love with basketball, and my first love there. You all hear about it. Just stick around. Out the Ridge, I mean, like I said, so much that happened out there. You'll hear about it. I'm not going to try to put it on in 1 second. So stay tuned. Come back, listen in, get to know me, and feel free to contact me. Let me know. Give me your feelings on if there's anything I said that may have helped you or you've been through that same situation.
Yeah, my mom had Noxema too when I was growing up.
Noxema? I ain't saying Noxema. No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you said
no, eczema. Eczema. Noxema. That's crazy.
That's why I grind, that's why you hit that block. You had to find a way to make that cake. You did some time, that's why I hesitate. Same side of the street, you chose crime, I chose to chase beats. I'm like, damn, my man, you still speak. Well, like, damn, your beats is my beats. I understand your plans, you had to eat. Just wasn't in my plans, to say the least. East side, west side, north side, south side, one side, same side. Straight pain, no gain, fam, pushing that.